Yo guys, it's the Ziha, and in today's video I just wanted to make a short, not so long video that talks about tips and tricks that you guys might want to just have in mind when you have PS Vitas in 2025. I did want to start off this video by saying, as of the recording, I've got 535 subscribers, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to you all. You guys are amazing, pun intended, and I just hope that we can keep building this channel together and I can keep giving you videos that you guys enjoy. So let's crack on with the video. So I'm going to head over to my plugins bubble, and every single PS Vita 2000 owner and PS Vita Slim owner, it is the same thing, is going to want to own something called LCD Color Crunch. And essentially what this is a plugin that allows you to turn your PlayStation OLED into a your PlayStation Slim into a PlayStation OLED right here. So what you're going to want to do is you all need to have Auto Plugin 2 downloaded. And if you don't have it downloaded, let me know in the comments. I can always just guide you on how to do it. It's very simple. So I'm going to go into Auto Plugin 2 right here. We're going to head to Vita Plugins, Install Plugins, and we're going to scroll all the way down until we get to the L section, and we got LCD Color Space Changer. And with one click and force color space settings in PSP EMU applications only for PS Vita 2000, this just changes. I don't know how they've done it, but it basically changes your PS Vita into an OLED. So you just want to keep pressing circle and install, and I'm just going to show you the before and after. I think I've got it on right now. So once it's installed, the app's going to be in your home screen. So I'm going to get a message in the top corner, LCD set to original mode. So this is how the PS Vita is normally, the 2000. So I've taken it off and I'm going to put it back on again. And I think you guys should be able to see the difference in quality when I turn it on and turn it off. Maybe the camera doesn't do it justice, and this is something that you actually need to see for yourselves. But for me, looking at the PS Vita 2000, before and after having the OLED emulation on, I can really tell a big difference, and it makes a big difference to my gaming experience. But on to the next trick. We're going to head back to Auto Plugin 2, and essentially what I want to show you is Vita Graphics Configurator, which is a plugin that allows you to overclock your PS Vita. If you saw my recent Ben 10 video, you're going to see that on the title, on the thumbnail, it said overclocked, and this is essentially what I did. So we're going to go back to Install Plugins, and we're going to go to Vita Graphics right here, and you're going to, so basically it's a plugin that allows you to change resolution and FPS cap on PS Vita games. So you're going to press circle, and it basically just gives you the details here. Here it is. If you want to read it, you press OK, and you're going to want to install it. I've already got one installed, and once you've installed this, it's going to be on your bubble home screen. So I'm going to go to my Essentials app, and it's not in this one, but I know it's going to be in this one. So you're going to see it right here. That's what it looks like. And to actually use this, if you press select and the up arrow at the same time, you do get information in the top corner about what your PS Vita is currently running at. And to get rid of this, you're going to press select and down arrow. And if you press select and down arrow again, you're taken to this menu where you can overclock your Vita. So overclocking looks like fine-tuning it to the highest settings, saving the profile, pressing select and up again, and your games are going to run at on a lot higher frame rate. So as you can see in the top corner, mine's at 60 FPS right now. It's going to decrease when running games, but that's what that looks like. So let me just show you an example of what a game looks like before overclocking and after overclocking. So I've set the overclock to the lowest profile. So it's not overclocked, it's actually underclocked, very underclocked right now. And we're going to go into Ben 10 Protector of Earth. This is what the game looks like underclocked right now without the LCD OLED emulation. It's very stiff. It's very hard for me to actually do anything. So that's what it looks like. And if we overclock it and turn the OLED emulation back on, this is what it looks like. I hope you guys can see a noticeable difference now that I've turned it back on. So I've just been using forearms. Let's use Heat Blast. I know everyone are big Heat Blast fans in Ben 10. So that's what it looks like overclocked. And as I say, it's very smooth and the colors pop a lot more akin to how they would pop on an OLED screen. So on to the next trick. If we head over to Vita DB Downloader, which is essentially a basically app store for homebrew apps on the PS Vita. If you don't have this downloaded, it's very easy. You can go into Vita Deploy and download this. So this is what my Vita DB downloader looks like. And if you go to sort and most downloaded, this basically shows you the most downloaded apps on modded PS Vita. So it shows you out of everyone who's modded their PS Vita, it shows you the number of people that have downloaded these. So Vita DB download has been downloaded 526,817 times. Shark Food has been downloaded a lot. Retro Arc Tonight has been downloaded a lot. Adrenaline, which is a PSP emulator, has been downloaded a total number of 302,206 times. So this app basically allows you to find out what the most popular homebrews are and how you can download them. So you can see GTA San Andreas here, which is I think the highest installed homebrew game on Vita DB downloader. So I'm gonna download it, and I can't play it because I need the data file, so I'm gonna have to extract this from a computer later. But this is what it looks like when I download something on Vita DB downloader. This is gonna be your best friend. I go back to the home screen, we got another nice picture of the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I got GTA San Andreas. Unfortunately, I can't play it. This just provides the basis, but I do need to get the game files from somewhere. The next trick I've got for you is RetroFlow Launcher, which I just showed you guys Vita DB downloader. You can download this from there. This is basically just a way of organizing your games into a nice and minimalistic view. You can see I've got the overclocking on because my PS Vita is running at 60 FPS currently. So this is what RetroFlow Launcher looks like, and you can kind of like categorize it in different ways, but it arranges my games into PS Vita games. I've got 50, I'm pretty sure I've got more than that. But I got a bunch of PS Vita games, and then you can change the view as well to suit how you prefer to see it. I do like it like this actually. I need to figure out how I like it. I like this one for now, and then I can go and see my PSP games. And if I wanted to, don't know what that is, close that. If I wanted to click into a game, maybe Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai, just press triangle and get a really nice view of it. And last but not least, the final trick I want to show you is Switch View, which is basically turn your PlayStation Vita into a Nintendo Switch. Just gonna wait for it to download, and it's not the most essential trick. It's not gonna do anything to your PS Vita per se, but it's just gonna make it look similar to a Nintendo Switch. It's just gonna have the same UI. This is a Switch one, I must stress. But yeah, I just thought this was a neat trick. It's a hidden one. I don't know if a lot of people have asked me how I do this, so I just want to put this in here for you. And how you find this is in Vita DB downloader, like I showed you before. It's your best friend, and you can just find it as Switch UI View. It is running at, I think that's 400 and something frames per second. I don't know if that's real, but yeah, you can just see a bunch of your games. And if I click on a game, so if I wanted to play Spider-Man 3, I just press X, and it takes me all the way to Spider-Man 3, and I'm loading in to play it. How cool is that? But anyway, that's going to be the end to the video. If I'm missing any tips and tricks, guys, do let me know. And I really appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe down below. And we're going to have more videos coming consistently. So let's go. You guys are going to want to be a part of this.